Hello there. Okay, so Bryony's asked me to talk to you about maths anxiety, and I'm going to do that using this story. Okay, so get this in your minds. Imagine a primary school classroom in one of those big old Victorian buildings, and it is year six, so that's 10 years old. All the kids in the room are 10 years old, and there's a little boy at the blackboard with a piece of chalk in his hands. And the teacher has asked him to write down his 9 times tables. So the boy considers himself to be quite good at his 9 times tables. So he starts, 1's 9 is 9, 2 9's are 18, 3 9's are, and his mind just goes blank. And he can feel all of the blood rushing to his head. He can feel tears forming in his eyes. He can feel his heart beating in his chest, and he's looking round, and even though the room is quiet, he knows all of his friends and all of his peers in the room are laughing at him and jeering at him. And he can see the teacher's face, and the teacher's got this horrible sneer on his face. And eventually the teacher says, "Sit down, boy, that's enough. Let someone else have a go." Okay, so he sits down. And that should have been the end of it. And of course, everyone by the end of the day in that room has forgotten that ever happened, except for that one little boy. That little boy was me. I am now 34. So 24 years later, I can still remember that day as clear as anything. I remember the names of all the people that sat next to me and around me. I know the teacher's name was Mr. Lewis. I know it was in the summer, because I can still hear the lawnmowers cutting the grass outside. I am a lecturer in maths and statistics at the University of Liverpool. I have a master's degree in physics and a PhD in photovoltaics and condensed matter physics. I still do not know, to this day, for the life of me, my 9 times tables. And I still suffer from maths anxiety on a daily basis. So, if you feel any of those symptoms that little boy felt, it's completely normal. And you must not worry about what anyone around you is thinking. Just remember that you can do it. Of course you can do it. And go easy on yourself. Don't do what I did, and remember that for 24 years, right? And maths anxiety is a real thing. And it is overwhelming sometimes. And never let anyone force you or make you feel bad about doing maths. You tell them to jog on, okay? Sit down in a quiet room if you have to. Work through it methodically, logically, slowly. And whenever you feel those feelings rise up inside you, take a step back. Know that you can do it. If you ask anyone around you, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say they experience the same feelings. And if they tell you they don't, they're usually lying, okay? Okay, so good luck, all the best. I wish you the best in your summer school.